hi, I'm a lesbian, or at least I think I'm a lesbian. Yes, but I'm the biggest, let's be real. This is just to prove. Wipe your come on here and have a good time. Oh yeah. Oh, they saw my tum-tum! The moon landing didn't happen. Oh, sorry, I farted. See, I can run, folks. Emily wanted me to smash her. Literally. My girlfriend behind my back was calling me Porcahontas. Yeah, she called me Porcahontas, but like what? You asked Emily about my hygiene. She ate my pussy and she ate my pussy good. And she loved every fucking second of it. Because I'm not used to something that feels so like calm, like a soft love. I have never been with someone so vindictive and like genuinely like scary in my life.
Hey girls, how you doing? With all the exciting drama we have now, I thought it would be a good idea to recap everything and try to see how this relationship was and how we got here.
Are you talking to someone new? Yes, I am. Okay guys, so there's something that I want to tell you about. I know it's like really soon and sudden, like I understand that, but timelines are not a thing. And you guys know that with me. I have a girlfriend. Yes, I do. And we are in a long distance relationship. I want to just like share this side of me. I'm not a secret. And I feel special, I feel loved, I feel important, I feel like a priority. Like those aren't feelings that I've felt for a very long time. Like I feel genuinely seen like as a person. We will be meeting in person literally before this month is even over. But when I would see the red flags, I would admit like, oh, that is hardcore red flag, or oh, that's triggering my BPD, or oh wow, this relationship is making my mental illness actually worse. Like I see these things and it's like I get so like delusional. With this relationship, I haven't seen a red flag. And I'm over here like, is that a red flag that there is no red flags? See, that's just me like wanting to self-sabotage pretty much because I'm not used to something that feels so like calm, like a soft love. And I strictly remember a couple months ago writing in my journal saying how bad I craved like a soft, gentle love.
At this point, she hasn't even met Tommy in real life. They were just talking online, and she was talking as if she knew everything about her.
And her name is Tommy. So yeah, I'm really excited. I have to share this with you guys. And I know like this is crazy and probably coming out of nowhere. It's like the universe is like, we got you, Amberlynn. We got you, Tommy. Like you guys are about to be happy together. And like we really are. How long have I known her? Literally today marks exactly a month since she messaged me for the first time. The energy is giving very much like when you know, you know. Has she seen my body? Does she know about my size? Yes, we FaceTime a lot. And normally like when I've FaceTimed in the past with like partners, I like show the ceiling. I'm very much like this coded, like MySpace angles. But with her, I'm super comfortable. And I'm like, this is me. Like I've shown her my legs, my body, my just everything. Okay, so something's happening. I'm feeling the nerves. The nerves are officially kicking in. She lands in like 10 minutes. I'm just genuinely so happy. I know I'm crying, but it's just like I'm sad that she had to leave. But it's not the end. Things are about to change.
While Amberlynn was living her delusional life, she posted a clip of her and Tommy, and of course, people figured out who she was in 0.5 seconds. Tommy was in a relationship with her ex-fiancé, who just died 2 months before Tommy messaged Amberlynn. The woman was morbidly obese, weighed over 1,000 pounds, and bedbound while being with Tommy. However, she wasn't just in a relationship with an obese woman. These two were on a feeder fetish website, as a couple sharing their journey and fetishes with the people on the website. When Colin, Tommy's ex, was in a nursing home and immobile for being 900 pounds, Tommy was updating people on her health conditions.
There are so many rumors being made up about her, things that are just like wild. So the first thing is, no, she is not a feeder. People think that she's a feeder and she's definitely not that. Like, yes, she has a specific type, but I'm letting you guys know that like every single person that I've been in a relationship with, everyone that you guys have known, they said that they prefer girls my size. She is not a feeder. I would never in a million years be in a relationship with one.
After being exposed for being a feeder, they staged the first fake breakup.
Because of this, me and now my ex, we are not together anymore, and this has left her like debilitated. Like literally, like her mental health has gone down so much. But all of these people who act like they care about me and they're worried about me, bull. Like you guys have never wanted to see me happy. There are so many of you who love to see me miserable.
Tommy showed us how she moves from the beginning. After this staged breakup, she was talking to random people on Instagram and answering questions about her and Amberlynn's relationship. She would confess that she wasn't looking for anything serious, and she was saying that Amberlynn was love-bombing her, and how the reaction channels have valid points for criticizing her. Tommy and Amberlynn started posting together again, and we found out that they actually didn't break up. And Amberlynn's best friend, Alexis, posted that she is no longer friends with Amberlynn, and it is because of her relationship with Tommy. She said that Tommy was really harmful for Amberlynn and their relationship was toxic. She said that Tommy was controlling and manipulative. Another shocking allegation came out about Tommy. People found out that she was in another toxic relationship with a woman named Megan, where Megan trapped Tommy in a basement using a weapon. Megan's ex went to a reaction channel to give some information about this case. Megan was married but ended the relationship to date and live with Emily. The person claimed that Emily made Megan sleep in the basement, walk around the house naked, and pushed her to eat crap food and ignore her diabetes. There was also the allegation that Emily filmed Megan while naked when they were arguing. After an unknown length of time of this happening, there was the incident where Megan somehow trapped Emily in the garage at the house. The charges also included a weapon, but that charge seems to have been dismissed.
This kind of victim shaming is not only misleading, it's downright disgusting. It wasn't a simple incident in a garage. As you can see from the charges listed about Tommy's ex, there was a weapon involved. A weapon. Please just think about that for a minute. With multiple ways to escape a garage, Tommy couldn't. Think about why. The truth is that her abuser was charged with felony charges for their actions, and Tommy has spent years working on healing and working through trauma her ex caused. A lot of people are saying that Tommy must have provoked her into holding her hostage with a weapon for hours. If that were true, Tommy's ex would not have been convicted. Provoking someone or self-defense, it would not have gotten her ex convicted for the millionth time, period. It's incredibly hurtful to see the narrative twisted in this way, and I feel compelled to speak out because no one should ever be made to feel like they are the perpetrator when they are the victim. I stand by Tommy because I know the full story, and I've known the full story the whole time.
And in this moment, I wish more than anything I could talk to your ex, Megan. Megan, if you are watching this or if someone knows Megan, have her talk to me. I would do anything to talk to you. Because at this point, I don't know.
Then Tommy was on Instagram telling people that they broke up and Amberlynn was threatening to ruin her life.
Did we break up? Yes, we did. Anna, we broke up because the hate is too much for her. The rumors are too much, which I get it. And I'm not gonna lie, I tried to explain that to her before I even, revealed her. I was like, I get a lot of hate. And I just didn't explain, the depth of it because I hadn't shown, a person I was in a relationship with for, years. And I'm telling you, if I was capable of walking away from YouTube, then, literally, I would.
From this point forward, Amberlynn was acting like she was single, all while she was still with Tommy. There would be rumors, her and there, that they were still together, but most people were thinking that they were not together, especially since Tommy was often going on Instagram and writing shady stuff about Amberlynn. On July 12th, the Famous Farms exposed Tommy's secret Reddit account, and the stuff she was saying about her girlfriend was very interesting. So Tommy was on 6 different subreddits about Amberlynn, and she was commenting on posts either trash-talking Amberlynn or defending herself like a psycho. Spreading rumors or leaking information about yourself on your girlfriend's subreddits is so weird. When someone was calling Tommy a liar, she was defending herself and calling out Amberlynn for keeping Tommy's secret as a feeder, LOL. One of the craziest comments Tommy has ever made about Amberlynn is now famous Porcahontas. And she said this comment in a post about Amberlynn's hair thinning and her cancer journey. When talking about Colleen, Tommy said that she was 100% jealous of her. I wouldn't be surprised if she did something to the photos in Emily's house during a tantrum. Keeping up with the Dordashian is the other funny thing she said, but it becomes less funny when you realize that she is a feeder, and making fat jokes is even weirder, because are you confused or what, Goral?
So Tommy would go into these online tantrums about Amberlynn every so often, and it was during this time that it was leaked to the reaction channels that Amberlynn had gotten a new cat to replace Rarity. We later found out, according to Amberlynn, that Tommy told a girl and she told the reaction channel. When all of this was leaked to the forums, Amberlynn posted a community post saying how these rumors were all lies and she will not focus on hate. Of course, this was not true, and she went live in her members only live and she titled it, "This is Goodbye." The drama was dying down a bit as Amberlynn started to ignore it in her chat, but then she decided to do public lives, and in one of them, the cat that she said was just a rumor, Romeo, made a surprise appearance in her video.
I have to be forced into saying things that I don't want to say. Oh my god, my face is swollen from crying. Fun. His name is Romeo, and I had to go find him. He was playing with Wasabi. And I'm gonna start crying. But now I get it. Wasabi's happy and plays with Romeo and they cuddle, and it's just so fun to see them playing together and It's like brought out something in Wasabi, brought out something in Twinkie, brought out something in me.
Meanwhile, Tommy posted a shady picture on her Instagram saying, "With how hot it is lately, it's wild to think snowflakes will be back before we know it." And she was referring to her chat with Mr. Snowflake about her side of the story and being in a relationship with Amberlynn. After seeing this, Amberlynn went live, and the title was, "We have been in a relationship this whole time." This was the beginning of the crash outs and the fight between Tommy and Amberlynn.
And I just got a text saying I wouldn't say too much if I were you, being threatened, as I have been. And then I get another text, I have video proof of you being terrible to me. Yes. A video proof of me reacting to your betrayal of me unmedicated with BPD, correct. Stop texting me. But we haven't been together this whole time. This whole fucking time. She had a whole fucking Reddit where she made fun of my body. My girlfriend behind my back was calling me Porcahontas. I have never been with someone so vindictive and like genuinely like scary in my life. And I feel afraid to say anything. I've been afraid to say anything this whole time. I just got a text from her saying, I'm going to release the video then to prove how you are. I'm literally half naked in that video, so please don't. I would appreciate that. That was me in a BPD meltdown. I'm literally half naked. I'm actually officially done with Emily. I am fucking done.
Tommy was telling a very different story from Amberlynn. Tommy accused Amberlynn of physical and emotional abuse. And Amberlynn was saying the same thing about Tommy.
So we were in her room when this argument was happening. Like, because it started in the truck, it went into the kitchen, then it went up into the room, and she was trying to like go into the bathroom to like hide. And it's like, I'm the sort of person, I want to like talk about it now. So I was following her also into the bathroom. I have a bad habit of like following, saying, don't leave the room. We need to talk about this. Like, that's a very bad part of me that I will say. And I'm 100% accountable in that. When I went to go walk into the bathroom, she kicked me. She's tall. She's taller than I am. She's like 5'7". She kicks me really hard in my stomach. Really hard.
It was the first time she got physical with me. I was going to leave the room. She then grabbed my arm and dug her nails into my arm to the point of drawing blood. I tried pushing past her to get through the doorway and she pushed back into me and actually falling on top of me.
So when I tripped over the rug and then I landed into her and she was falling, I went to grab her. It didn't work out very well. She still landed on the floor. And then she started like hysterically, how come you pushed me? I'm like, what is actually happening? So she like, I don't know. It was this whole fucking thing. And I was like, this cannot be real right now. This genuinely cannot. Like, I have never been so gaslit into thinking that the sky was actually the ground and the ground was actually the sky.
This is her arm. This is her arm. Okay? Keep in mind she's wearing a maroon shirt. What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? She faked nail marks days later. Did you guys hear me say that that was from November 17th?
We was sitting on the couch one time, again, during one of our arguments, and she wanted me to leave and she wanted me to stop crying. And she was like laying on the couch and I was like sitting like on the end of it. She literally kicked me off the couch and I landed on the floor and I had to I had to have her help me get up. But I'm telling you, in that moment, like, oh, I saw her smirk.
The worst of the tantrums was actually the night before Rarity went missing. She saw me scrolling through my phone and there was women on my Instagram feed. She flipped out and said I was micro-cheating.
She saw this woman on my Instagram feed. She won't even admit to the Tumblr. She let me go through her phone. She didn't know that I could go to her screen time and see the apps that she was on. She was on Tumblr looking at naked women bigger than me. And the picture that is so engraved in my brain that made my whole soul leave my body was this woman on an oxygen tank in a hospital bed. And then in that same moment, I find her on Phoebe.
But I ended up going in the little message part and I saw that literally while we were in a relationship, like a month after we started dating, she messaged some girl saying that she was sexy. So that was fun. But she messaged this masked lesbian and said, oh, I know how rare it is to be a masked lesbian that's a feeder because so am I. And that is when I found out the truth while in Wisconsin.
Amber expected me to constantly be available. I will say, I was a little like that. I was a little like that. I can take accountability there. If I didn't text or call during my breaks or if I wasn't giving her attention constantly, she'd get upset or start a fight. That's due to my trauma. I will say that probably did happen. We'd get into arguments and she just wouldn't let anything go. That is fucking you. And I told my mom exactly the way that you made me feel. And you know what she told me? Amberlynn, that's exactly how I felt with your dad. To the point where I started going into the other room just to sleep because she wouldn't stop arguing with me when I was trying to rest before a shift. That happened one time. And it's when everything hit the fan. And I followed you in there with my BPD meltdown, my tantrum. And I'm able to admit that. My pain turned me into a monster because of what you did. And in this moment, I wish more than anything I could talk to your ex, Megan. Megan, if you are watching this or if someone knows Megan, have her talk to me. I would do anything to talk to you. Because at this point, I don't know. I would do anything just to speak to you personally. I will never share anything, but I need someone who understands because this is fucking crazy. Emily would push and push and push Megan until Megan would react the same way I did. When I first saw this video, this was before any like betrayals or anything like that. And I was like looking and I'm like, damn, this Megan girl, like what the hell? What's her problem? And then I understood. And then I saw myself in Megan. Would I ever hold someone at gunpoint? Fuck no, that's crazy. That's crazy. But I'm saying, when Emily recorded Megan and I first saw that video, I saw Megan as one way. And then when I finally understood, I saw myself in Megan and I was like, fuck. I have a lot of empathy for Emily. I have a lot of sympathy. I have a lot of love. But what you guys got to experience today was absolute BPD rage. And I said things that were crazy that I didn't even remember me saying. If she asked you back, would you get back together? I don't know.